I'm Editor-in-Chief Crista Alarcon, and I'm here with head softball coach Peyton Dean. So, Coach Dean, anyone who knows Starrs Mill softball, they know that we've been waiting for this season for the last 4 years. What are some things you can tell me about let's start with the seniors. We have a really good group of seniors this year. Let's start with that.
So this senior class were 8th graders the year we won state championship. So they saw what it took to get to that spot, but they started laying the groundwork for this year. We knew after the state championship year that this was the year where we just got to get them prepped and ready for, to get those younger ones, because we knew what was coming through the program. And they have done a great job of holding the standard, teaching everybody what it means to be a Panther, and how it means to play like a Panther. And that's where that's come out this year. And that's what's rewarding for us, is for these seniors to put in that work, but then they also get to be rewarded for that success as well.
Yeah, 100%. So as we've seen these seniors develop through the past 4 or 5 years, what are some things you've noticed as far as what they've taught some of the underclassmen, especially because we have some really, really talented underclassmen? I mean, Allie McDowell, I always forget her name, but the girl who transferred from McIntosh.
That's her.
Oh, her. Well, that Allie McDowell, and then we have a few more. I forgot.
We're very freshman, sophomore heavy.
Yes.
Sophomore class has 10 girls in it. But just what the expectations are, and what's even rewarding is even now even if the seniors or the upperclassmen aren't in the starting lineup, they know they're still teaching them of hey, here's how you do it. We started it, it's y'all's turn to take it over. But I love that they're going to be able to actually have a point of writing the end of their book and close out that chapter. But it's great to see them grow, and reading all of their stories coming in for senior night is they've learned that of hey, keep going. This game is up and down, but you've got to keep pushing through, and when you put in that work, you get rewarded on the back end.
And what are some, I guess, just overall things you've noticed in the last few games? I mean, obviously I know you guys are kind of in the bulk of it right now. The last few games you've had have been kind of all over. What are some, I guess, things you've noticed as far as those games?
Just consistency and just the mental toughness of them getting to believe. We can only tell them so many times that, hey, you can compete with these teams, for them to believe it and for them to go out and do it. I mean, we had the reigning state champs 4-2 going into the 5th inning on Wednesday night, which we were super, super proud of them. But it's stuff like that they get to see, and they score off it doing situational basic stuff that we work on every day at the plate. And that, to me, is what's the biggest deal. But just being consistent, mentally tough, and we tell them going on with the rest of the season, it's going to get just more mentally challenging as the deeper goes on. You've got the physical, we've just got to refine it at this point, but you've got to mentally lock in every pitch for 7 innings.
Mm-hmm. And now let me switch the questions a little bit over to you. What are some ways you think you've grown? I mean, obviously, with these girls, you've been with these girls consistently now. What are some ways you've grown from seeing these girls and coaching these girls and just overall this year?
So the last few years, the biggest thing we had to learn as a coaching staff is you can't assume anything, right? You can't assume that they know this. And so, even if it sounds rudimentary or, the most fundamental, you still got to go through it and cover it with them. But just situational awareness defensively for the most part. And knowing, not every girl gets coached the same way, because depending on their personality, how they respond. But focusing on your strengths. And that's our theme this year is built different. And that's because everybody brings something. We got 15 girls that all have part of this team. And we don't need everybody to be the same. But we're built different in most teams because we have so many different options and so many different strengths. But let's focus on your strength, my strength, and enhance all of that. Because if we do that, we're going to be unbeatable.
Wow, that's awesome. I love that theme. I think that's very powerful as far as bringing all the girls together. I do want to hear about how you contribute to the Built Different part of the team.
So it came to me in the spring, and I was like, I love this idea. And so we want to turn it over to them of they give out a Lego every day after practice. They give out a Lego every day after game, and it's their way of recognizing a teammate. It doesn't have to be softball. It could be something they did during the school day to help a teammate out, to give a Lego out. But we've got to be conscientious of, you can start this theme, but you've got to keep implementing it, right? But then we've got to be mindful of then complimenting. We can't give out a Lego, and sometimes we do, like we'll play the ultimate card, but a lot of times we let the girls do it. But when we see people doing little things, making sure we're saying, hey, great job, hey, I see you, because when the girls see us doing it, they're going to be able to do it as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you so much for sitting down and talking with me. This has been great. Please be sure to check out more news at theprowlernews.org and follow us on social media at SMHS Prowler.